Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new 2.85 acre lot in Wyoming with road and creek frontage near the Medicine Bow National Forest. This is an actual view from the property looking at Elk Mountain to the west, and this image was captured within the last couple weeks. The road that we're looking at is called Aspen Highlands Trail. You have roughly 230 feet of road frontage along Aspen Highlands Trail on the north boundary of the property. And then along the southern boundary, you have roughly 245 feet of frontage along the live water Mill Creek. This is a satellite image with the 2.85 acre property highlighted in green. You have the 230 feet of frontage along Aspen Highlands Trail on the north boundary, roughly 245 feet of frontage along Mill Creek on the southern boundary of the property. Here are some additional photos of Mill Creek. This image is looking to the west at Elk Mountain from Mill Creek along the southern boundary of the property. As we mentioned, Mill Creek is a live water creek. These images were captured in late May of 2020. Our team was also out to this area in November of 2019 to photograph some other properties that we have since sold. And at that time, there was also live water in Mill Creek. This is the interactive map with the parcel highlighted in green. If we zoom out, we can see where Mill Creek actually starts. It begins up here on Elk Mountain. We go and turn on the topographic layer. You can see this blue line that extends almost to the top of Elk Mountain. There it is named Mill Creek and then extends all the way down the mountain there along the southern boundary of the property. And if we follow Mill Creek, you'll see that it extends to the north where it takes a turn to the east and then feeds into the Medicine Bow River. This is the Medicine Bow River right here. To give you an idea where the property is located, this is the 2.85 acres right here. To the north you have Interstate 80. Interstate 80 is only 8 miles from the property. This is the small town of Elk Mountain. You have Hanna, Wyoming, population around 800. That's only 30 minutes from the property. In Hanna, you can find groceries, supplies, and other essentials. You have Rawlins, Wyoming to the northwest. Rawlins is about an hour from the property. Population around 10,000. There's a hospital, Walmart Supercenter. Almost the entire drive to Rawlins is on Interstate 80 to the west. If you take Interstate 80 to the east, you have Laramie, Wyoming, just over an hour from the property. Now, Laramie has a population over 30,000, and that is also almost all on Interstate 80. And then to the south, you have the Medicine Bow National Forest. If you're looking at the distance from, let's say, Denver, Colorado, you're just over 3 hours from Denver, Colorado. From the property, you're only about 20 miles from the Bow River Campground in the Medicine Bow National Forest. Go back to the interactive map and zoom out. You can see all of this green shaded area. This is the Medicine Bow National Forest. The Medicine Bow National Forest contains over 1 million acres and extends all the way into Colorado. Right here is the Wyoming-Colorado border. Here are a few of the many lakes in the Medicine Bow National Forest. The area is desirable for fishing and hunting and outdoor recreation. These are Google Earth terrain views. This is south of the property looking north. There you can see the frontage along Mill Creek and the road frontage to the north. Now we're east of the property looking west. There's Elk Mountain. There are electricity lines and poles to the west of the property about 1,600 feet away. Now we're north of the property looking south, and this is west of the property looking east. Aspen Highlands Trail connects directly to County Road 404, which is also known as Pass Creek Road. We'll show you the path from Interstate 80 to the property. From Interstate 80, you take exit 255, then you're going to head south on Highway 72. Highway 72 is then going to intersect with County Road 404, Pass Creek Road. You can see that Highway 72 is paved, and there you take County Road 404, and from this intersection of Highway 72 and County Road 404, it's only 4.5 miles to the property. This is the intersection of County Road 404 and Aspen Highlands Trail. From this intersection, the property is only half a mile. This image, we're looking southeast over the property. This is Aspen Highlands Trail that runs along the north, so the property is going to be on this side of the road. You can see the gentle roll to the terrain as it slopes down towards Mill Creek. We'll take a look at the topographic map. You can see the contour of the property there, with the high elevation point being around 7,540 feet. Here are the electricity lines and poles just west of the property. There were native wildflowers in bloom and lush vegetation. Many of the nearby landowners have developed their properties to varying degrees. Neighbor to the northwest has a fifth wheel on their property and several horses. Some people have shipping containers, others have site-built homes. Here are some satellite images of nearby developed properties. There is no HOA or HOA fees. There is also no minimum dwelling size. With no minimum dwelling size, you have a lot of freedom and flexibility. You could do a tiny home, a shipping container home, one of those small cabins that's delivered like a kit that you just assemble on site. You could even have a prefabricated cabin delivered and just dropped on site. Something like an arch cabin would be another option. Or you could do something like a site-built home. If we go back to look at the interactive map with the satellite image, you can see how lush and green this area is because it's all fed by this creek. And some people even build right up against the creek. Here's some neighbors to the west that have done just that. Look, they're right up against the creek. They even have what appears to be a little bridge that goes over the creek. Here are some other landowners to the north that have built right along the creek. It is a rare, unique, and desirable attribute to have a property with any type of live water. Out of all the properties that we've sold in Wyoming, there's only been one other property that had a named live water creek. We have this 2.85 acre lot with road and creek frontage, amazing views of Elk Mountain near the Medicine Bow National Forest, priced only $34,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes are only $208 a year for the entire property. Again, there's no HOA or HOA fees. We have lots of information in the detailed description with links where you can find more information. Here are the nearby points of interest, also with links where you can find more information about those locations. GPS coordinates with links where you can open those on a Google map. Over 150 images of the property and the surrounding area. Again, the property photos were taken just in the last couple weeks. If the property is of interest, we highly recommend you take the time to look through all of these images. They'll answer many questions that you may have, and even some that you have not thought of. And then at the bottom of the page, we have this interactive map. If you're watching this property video and this Buy Now button on our website, landio.com, is green, that means the property is available as of that moment. We work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to purchase land. All you need to do is go to our website, landio.com, navigate to this property, and then click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Now this deposit secures the property for you. We only have one of each property available, and we sell our properties on a first come first served basis. This deposit allows you to secure the property at any point. Your $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no other commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this property is just $34,900. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. To secure the property, then just click this checkout button. This window will appear. You'll enter all your contact information, click continue to payment, enter your payment information, and complete the checkout process. As soon as the checkout process has been completed, this Buy Now button will automatically change to out of stock. It'll turn gray and it'll change to out of stock. Only one person can place a deposit on a property. If you're watching this video or you're on our website and you see this property and it says under contract right here, where it says the price right now, it would say under contract. That means the sale has not been completed, but someone has placed a deposit. At that point in time, you may place a backup deposit on the property. That backup deposit would secure your place if the current buyer was not able to complete the purchase for some reason. You would then by default become the new buyer. If the property is under contract and you'd like to place a backup deposit, please contact us directly and we'll provide you with all the instructions to do so. If you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website. That number is 8668-LANDiO. That is 866-852-6346. That number also receives text messages. We have a live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message. We'll respond to you at our next availability. You can also fill out this contact form right here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. At LANDiO, we work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to own land. Don't take our word for it. Listen to what a few of our customers have to say.
If I were to rate LANDiO on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give them an 11. And yeah, I know we can't go there, but they were that good.
Buying this property through LANDiO was very, very easy. Really was just a couple of e-file documents that got sent back and forth, a couple of signatures here and there, and we were good to go.
When I saw the land, it was exactly as I expected. There were no surprises, no concerns at all.
It was like a whimsical, like a magical type moment when we were up there. It was just like, this is for real? Like, we're definitely gonna buy this land.
After I purchased it, I visited the property about 6 weeks later. The land has absolutely exceeded my expectations.
I can say without a shadow of a doubt that LANDiO is totally legit. It was so simple that it was too good to be true, but it was true, and it's real. I've been there, I own it, it's amazing.
LANDiO made this entire process so simple, and they cared so much about what we were wanting to invest in that I would recommend them to anybody.
LANDiO is second to none on the competition. Nobody comes close.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you receive an update when new videos are posted. These videos will include new properties, our Land is Opportunity series, LANDiO Unscripted, and customer testimonials. We also encourage you to go to our website, landio.com, and on the top of every page of our website, there's a field where you can submit your email address. By submitting your email address, you'll receive VIP notifications of new properties when they come available. Many of our properties have sold within the first 24 hours of being listed, and they've never even made it to YouTube. Therefore, if you're serious about purchasing land, we highly recommend that you do subscribe to our website at landio.com. And it would truly be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers. Thank you and God bless. LANDiO. Land is opportunity. Please click in the upper left-hand corner and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the upper right-hand corner, we have all of our available properties in a playlist. In the lower right-hand corner, we have a playlist of our Land is Opportunity series. And in the lower left-hand corner, we have our LANDiO Unscripted series.